And now, Rogue Prince from the Crystal Ball. The sun rises slowly, and golden orange light pierces the windows of the Mackinac estate in Galrim. Mercy is practicing a form of yoga, Elisande is getting her beauty sleep, and Edisette becoming blinded by an orange beam illuminating her green eyes. She had been up all night in deep study. Good morning, everyone.
When a beam of sunlight hits her in the eye, she reaches up and closes the blinds the rest of the way.
She just goes...
Beautiful.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are we doing?
Who's going first? Who's doing it?
Well, I'm getting my beauty sleep. You're at least up doing yoga.
That's true.
I'm gonna
I am.
wait to be collected.
Collected. Yeah, I think Mercy's gone out and found... Mercy gets up with the dawn. Like, she was up pretty much the second those golden rays started to filter into her room, she's awake. And I think she goes out and finds if there's any sort of garden or river nearby or anything like that, and starts practicing monastic forms and then sits and meditates.
So, Mercy, you come into this meditative state where the only thing around you are the birds and the random insects and the quiet stream of water nearby. And you enter a state of, for monks, it would be nirvana, where there is nothing, pure bliss, inner self. And you come into this and there's a shift. And you're in this, it's like a white room. Completely empty white room. And surrounding you on all corners are people who you would know. Figures from the School of the Pearl Dove, former masters of your monastery, all fluent in combat and helping people. And then you open your eyes and before you is your statue, which has started to crumble away. And that suddenly snaps you back into this garden.
Yeah, she snaps out of it with a jolt and realizes where the direction she's been facing while she's sitting is pointed directly towards the capital city, and she didn't notice that. And she thinks about how the horizon is just started to... It went from being so still in Moonscar and is now just stretching and stretching and stretching, and it keeps stretching towards that capital city. And she splashes her face in some of the river water and goes to find... First goes and checks on Gellamine.
He's sleeping like an angel.
Yep. Lingers there for a moment, and then goes to check. I think she'd know that Elisande is asleep, so she would go to check on Anisette.
What if I were dead? Hey. Never even considered I could be dead.
The shadows actually were going after Elisande.
Yeah.
Full of arrows like the king.
No.
So actually, I'm going to have us go over to Elisande, who is rousing from her slumber. And, Elisande, there's something pressing that has been on your mind for a little bit, and it's that you have made almost no progress on your obtainment, your collection of the Eclipse Stone, other than a fading dream that you had about it being in a harbor off to the east. And that kind of lingers with you for a moment.
Embarrassing. Man, I just imagine she's sitting up in the bed, tight-lipped, like, completely forgot about that. And then she probably does daily affirmations that go something like, "You are the best person ever. You are the smartest person ever. You are the strongest person ever. Everyone else comes second. You come first. And then probably tags on at the end. You will find the Eclipse Stone pieces. You will save the desert. You will start today.
Losing it. You will start
Today.
right now.
Today.
Today.
Today's the day we're doing it.
Sometime.
Maybe after lunch.
Yeah, that's her lock-in voice.
Yeah.
My resolution for today: start the secret mission I came here for.
Start doing the damn thing.
God.
Oh, okay.
So funny.
And then, outside of the door, we'll meet back up with Mercy, who is starting to come into the study. So the door creaks open, and you find an Anisette who is scouring over these books, and you can start to see bags forming under her eyes where the bandages just reveal,
I think next to her there is the minusculest burnt-through candle that is still lit, an overturned and empty, massive jug that once held coffee, and she has her bandages, probably some of the loosest you've seen. She has them a bit looser when she sleeps, and her eyes are very visible, and for once they are not the sort of perfect emerald eyes. They're a little bit bloodshot. Like Michael said, have some strong bags under them. And she just, when you open the door, she turns to look, and you can see her just squint at the light from the door. And she just says, "Oh, hello. I thought you were asleep. Did you come in for?"
Well, it is morning.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I've just about finished here, I think, so that makes sense. Alright. I've discovered some things. Firstly, I've discovered... where should I start? My experiment has gone very well. I thought I would try not sleeping over the night. I know that sometimes altered states of consciousness can affect your spell casting. So, the sleep is weighing me down. I feel a stronger surge of magic. The complexities of the magic seem simpler to me. I think I could cast more of it before I have to rest again. Yes. Oh, yes. Excellent. What was I saying?
But the sleep was weighing you down, but you didn't realize it was morning?
No, I've been too busy. I've been much too busy. These books have been fascinating.
All right.
I don't know if I learned anything. I don't know yet if this will solve any mysteries. But the information could be very helpful. Much information on archaeogronic connections of magic. It's all very fascinating. Do you think we could get some coffee? I've run out.
I suppose breakfast should be starting soon, so I think if we head that way, there should be plenty more coffee for you.
All right. Excellent. Okay.
Though we should get you some water as well.
Oh, very well, I suppose so. will help keep you awake.
No, Anisette gave that up long ago, Mercy.
I haven't had it in a while.
The blood when the shadows were attacking us is so thick.
She's, if you unwrap the bandages, she's just dry like a mummy.
Oh god.
Scared.
Yeah, so you end up going down to breakfast, and eventually Alessandro will join you on the way down. And you find Gumtree has set out a platter, and there is coffee and this, nice elven breakfast food. And Gellamine is there with you, and he's like, "Oh, good morning, everybody. Everybody sleep well?"
I didn't.
Good morning, Gellamine.
Oh, I don't think that's good for you.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm learning how to expand my mind.
Okay, sure.
Mercy nods along with Gellamine. Just, let her have this.
Well, on the other hand, I slept amazing, and I feel amazing. Oh, to be back in a real bed. Things are finally as they were always meant to be. And Anisette, you look horrendous this morning.
So no change there.
No. You look horrible every morning, but horrendous this morning. So maybe sleep a little next time. Just pinch.
Oh, I was micro-dosing sleep. Here, I'll do it now. And she moves the plate to the side, and you see her fall asleep and hit her head on the table and wake up again.
Just falls asleep in a second. Go on.
Every morning, I become more and more sure you are actually a demon sent to test me.
Well, we've already established that I sleep under your bed.
You're more than a monster. That is for certain.
Thank you.
Oh my god, why do you go along with it?
Okay.
Mercy's just drinking tea with Gellamine watching this.
Yeah, right. Do you think they'll ever, not?
I think they enjoy it too much.
It's kind of weird.
A little bit.
And eventually, there will be a knock on the door of the dining room, and a member of the city guard will come in. He's got this bronze-colored scale plate, and he says, "All right, madams, we're all set to go. Whenever you're ready, if you could please follow me."
All right.
Oh, could you give us 1 minute to finish our drinks?
Oh, sure, yeah, that's fine. We're not taking the prince back to the capital or anything. No, take your time. And he walks away.
Before we go, I'd almost forgotten, but last night I had a thought. We've very much been analyzing whoever attacked Gellamine as if it were a political assassination and kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
Reminder, Gellamine is right here.
Yeah.
He's just nodding along.
It's fully possible that is the case, and it may not be mutually exclusive to this idea, but I had the thought, reading through these books of magic and its connections, what if somebody didn't arrive there to kill the king and take Gellamine? What if they arrived there to take Gellamine to exploit his powers, and the king simply got in the way? So far, we've seen no member of the royal family that seemed overly suspicious. It seems strange to me if it was not some sort of inside job, but perhaps the fact that he is the prince is secondary to whoever wants him.
That is certainly a theory.
I mean, you're right that we haven't really found any member of the royal family that could be suspicious. He said he recognized one of them, but that could be anyone. Even if they were just planning to get him for his gift, they would still need someone on the inside to stake out the castle and know where he would be.
It certainly would change our motivations, though, as I was looking at the aunt and people like that to see who would want him out of the way politically, but the fact that that could be something much different. If he thought he recognized somebody, but was not sure, perhaps that points towards somebody he was less familiar with, such as one of the guards that worked there, or a servant, not an actual member of the royal family.
Yes, I think at this point that is more likely. We found more information the further we've gone down the tracks of the Lost Moon and the magic and the goddess.
But
It seems we're heading in that direction.
we've also hardly investigated the royal family, all things considered. I mean, historically, sure, but personality-wise, not much. And you stated that no one seems suspicious, but if they're good enough to assassinate someone, I think they can probably act casual for 2 weeks.
A fair point. Still, I think...
We should certainly still keep our guard up, at least.
But, people are waiting for us. If you want to finish that coffee.
Oh, I finished it already, but I wanted a private word with you before we left. This is... saying that, and with the theory that I posed, I'm going to look to Gelvamine and just sort of go, this is why sleep weighs you down. You have better thoughts when...
I think you could have thought to tell secrets with sleeping.
Well, I suppose. But I'm certainly clearer magically. This is excellent. This is a very successful experiment.
Okay.
If you fall asleep on the road, I am leaving you. Point blank, period. And when Mercy tries to drag you, I'm going to grab her by the shoulder and we're going to keep walking.
Don't worry, I have my ways of keeping myself awake. I've thought very hard about this. And she moves the plate out of the way and slams her head on the table. And then moves it back.
Well, I think we'll need to get you a portable table for the road, but... Speaking of clearer magically, there's obviously a lot more to discuss about what you discovered last night. I would suggest that... And she looks at Gelman kind of feeling bad. That, yet again, we don't trust his family. Since we don't know who it was and it could be a guard who we're going along the road with, maybe we tried to speak... Or you tried to speak with us using your magic.
Yes, that is a good idea. Restrict the conversations to our minds.
You just hear from outside, he's like,
Are all of my princesses ready to go, please?
I think there's only one princess with us, but...
Let's go.
Alright.
Mercy's going.
and he waves you all on.
The moment he first spoke, Ellison did stand up and then just kind of looked at Anisette like, are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
I assumed we were leaving.
So you're all led out to a horse-drawn covered wagon with cavalrymen on all four sides in a diamond pattern. The wooden palisades of the town fade off into the morning fogs, and a glint of hope can be seen in the prince's eyes. It is a 3-day journey to Aelmoria from here, following winding hills on forested roads, and there are a few days of downtime if you guys want to do anything.
Okay.
Go through... a few days of downtime.
Specifically one.
Do I... I'm trying to determine if I want to sleep in between now and then.
If you don't, you'll get another point of exhaustion.
That's true.
Are there 2 opportunities to rest? Or are there, like, is it that we get the day and then and then we hit night.
So you're going in the morning. It's a 3-day trip, so you get the day and the night.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll have 2 opportunities.
I will actually take a long rest.
Okay.
And then the next rest, I will do the same thing again. And yeah, I'll alternate.
Alright.
And then also, after I take the next that next period of short rests, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, which is use my pen to write on the sheet of paper.
Yeah.
That if something that would be affected by Protect the Evil and Good comes within range of Gellermine, it casts on him.
Right, because I think it would have reset on a long rest.
It resets every 24 hours and on a long rest. But if I do it, I probably do it before I take that period of short rests, and then it will just remain through the rest of the day.
Okay. Anybody else for a day of downtime? You're on a wagon, so you know.
Yeah. Attune to our magic items.
I think you've all already done that, right?
Okay.
Well, no, probably not, actually.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And it's fine.
Mercy she can't really meditate in the wagon, but we'll just sit with her mask in both of her hands and attune to it.
Okay.
Start getting an idea of what it can do now.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to use it yet, though.
And anything from Elisande?
I guess I could attune to my necklace, of course.
I think I've been using the pen, so I must have attuned to it already at some point, right?
I think attunement takes a short rest, so...
Oh,
Could
yeah.
we-
I definitely have time to do it.
Could we try to help? Could we try to coach Galamine through some of his magic?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
I was definitely going to say during my downtime I would talk to Galamine, but I guess it could be about magic.
Okay, well, what do you want to say to him?
Well, I wasn't going to go first. Okay, sorry. Locking in. So, Galamine, are you excited to go home?
Oh, of course. I'm very excited to see Mom. That is the #1 priority on my mind right now.
She raised you well, then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any activity you're looking forward to? Something you miss that you have at home? Like, I don't know, chess? The desert's different than here. We kind of just play chess. Over and over. And over.
In the desert, you just played chess over and over and over.
Well, if you're royal, I guess if you weren't, you could play in the sand.
Well, the Brie Festival is coming up soon. They get a bunch of vendors out in the streets, and that's a pretty fun time.
Do people dress any sort of way? Is it one of those, or is it just a buying thing?
It's all about the first birth after the winter, so it's like a very floral kind of deal going on. Everything's well decorated, and there's flower petals everywhere, and yeah, there's a lot of shopping that happens.
Sounds very beautiful. Very, very similar to our Sand Flea Festival.
Sand Flea Festival?
Yes. All the vendors come out, and the sand fleas, we watch them at the afternoon. They skip through the sand, and it makes the sand look like the ocean. Yes, festivals.
He's just mouth agape, trying to think of something. So are the sand fleas like normal fleas, but they live in the sand?
No, they're much bigger than normal fleas, and they are parasitic in nature, but not typically to humanoid species, unless you're unfortunate.
Unless you're unfortunate.
You say that like you fed somebody to a sand flea before.
Oh, I would never. Oh, never.
He cocks his head.
One sand flea couldn't eat a person. They're like the size of your hand. It would take several. A wave of sand fleas. It's very beautiful. You should come visit sometime.
Every time you tell me about your homeland, I become less and less interested.
No. No, it's all about the culture. The culture.
Oh, yes, the culture of sand fleas.
No,
Of watching sand fleas maybe eat people.
you don't understand, Galamai. The sand fleas represent so much more. It's us springing into the next season. Like the sand flea springs from the sand. And, you know, as they migrate, there are less sand flea related injuries and casualties. So it is a celebration of many things.
So you celebrate the sand fleas leaving.
Yes.
That's what the celebration is. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. That makes sense.
But we also
Why
celebrate.
don't you just kill all the sand fleas?
Well,
They've tried.
they're not invasive. You only do that to invasive species. They're local. They keep our environment empty.
Thrilling.
Empty.
Wouldn't want those pesky trees about.
So would there be trees in the desert if there were no sand fleas? And how did the sand fleas affect the trees?
You know,
Do they just keep things from like flying in and dropping seeds, or how does it? I don't get it.
Birds.
Big enough to jump.
They just catapult, because fleas can get some serious
Yes,
vertigo. They
yes.
just catapult into the air and
Yes.
grab birds.
I was
As soon as a bird flies a foot into the desert,
Yeah.
10 fleas latch on and skeletonize it instantly.
I was more thinking
Turns it into
along
a
the
husk.
lines if they stir up the sand too much for any plants to take root, like nothing's ever still enough for them to do that, you know, the rolling sands. But yeah, they could get birds too, I guess. Sure.
Awful. So they're like large beetle sized.
Yeah, like she's like the size of your fist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, the size of a
Yeah,
small
okay,
bird.
that could get a bird.
Yeah.
So essentially, like a piranha, piranha of the desert.
I guess they are like a piranha. Yeah.
Sand piranha.
Sand. No, those are different. Those are different.
They've got those too.
Yes, I used to have a terrarium with my own sand fleas. But then one sand flea ate the other 3 sand fleas, and we just had to let her go. She was too big for the terrarium at that point.
And now she only eats sand fleas.
And the world sets itself right.
No, but the
God.
desert's great. It's great. You just have to understand.
I like how this conversation started between the characters. Theoretically, Anisette and Mercy aren't here, but we felt the need to weigh in.
I mean, you're in the cart.
We are, yeah, that's
You
true,
can
but we haven't been
hear
doing
it.
the voices, so presumably we're not.
This is just like passive thoughts. Can sand fleas get birds?
Yeah. We are their thoughts right now.
Their inner monologue, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Mercy, Anisette, surely one of you have something similar to the sand flea or, you know, the flowery festival, you know?
I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Surely is depressing.
Well, we do have a spring festival in Moonscar, and we get a maypole and flower crowns and stuff like that. Probably very similar to what Galaman is talking about. Sometimes there are fights, like sanctioned fights, for the festival, but I think that's the only thing that would be compared to sand fleas eating birds out of the air.
I
Have you
once...
ever been in one of the sanctioned fights, Mercy?
Yes, I can't go anymore.
Oh,
Oh. What happened?
I won too many times.
Oh.
I once...
That seems a little unfair. I mean, I feel like they should just get better.
That's their opportunity to get better.
no, I definitely think you need to be back in those fights. I mean, where is their sense of capitalism? I don't... The strong proceed, the weak fall. Your places are very interesting as they, lift up the weak.
I once saw a swarm of rats strip the flesh from a corpse. That's the most similar thing I can think of to anything that you've just said.
That does sound pretty similar to sand fleas.
Right?
You guys, I must defend the sand flea's nature.
I don't think there's any need to defend the sand fleas.
I like rats, but that was still messed up.
Well, Mercy,
Yes.
what do you think of my sand fleas?
I have seen once one of those big green insects, mantis. I have seen one of them get a bird before, so I don't think it's that strange.
Thank you.
This
I've
is
never
Alex
seen-
knowledge.
I've never seen a mantis the size of my fist, though. Like, they can get pretty big, but, like, it's not like that's their body. It's like that's the
No.
entirety of them, legs and all.
No, it was just mostly they're mostly just quick.
And they're born with, like, knife heads.
Yes.
That's a definite advantage.
Oh, maybe I should get knife hands.
Why is the mantis with knife hands cool, but the sand flea that takes out birds scary? I don't understand.
Because we don't have...
Minor illusions himself, knife hands.
Did Gellamine minor illusion just cast minor illusion?
Yeah.
Oh, we...
Look.
Well, that's impressive.
Huh?
Look at your hands.
What the fuck?
My language!
No, sorry, my bad.
We need to be
Why are my hands
language.
knives?
They're not really knives, they just look like knives.
Why are my hands knives? Mercy, please help me. Why are my hands knives?
Mercy just like pokes her finger through it, and their finger goes through it.
How did your hand just go through a knife?
I believe it's an illusion.
What? And then the illusion fades.
It's magic, Galamine.
It's your magic.
I think you just cast your first spell.
Well, first cantrip.
Not first cantrip.
Well,
Yeah. I
yes,
don't think it's
but-
first spell. He teleported us here.
Cantrips are spells, but just not a leveled spell.
True.
That takes more effort. To assure you, Gellamine, that's I'm very familiar with that trick, and she can just do the same thing with minor illusion, and just
As am
Oh
I.
my god, you have knife hands?
yes. And see,
Everyone has knife hands? He looks back down and he has knife hands again.
I don't have
yes.
Loser.
I have this, and she blinks, and her eyes go black.
Okay, yeah, that's just a party trick.
Yeah.
You don't have knife hands.
No.
Technically, we don't have actual knife hands, but to
Don't ruin it for
appearance-
me, please.
Yes, of course.
I'm also aware of this magic spell, and Alison instead minor illusions a sand flea that she's holding in her two hands, and it jumps.
Oh my god, that thing is terrifying.
Oh, I'm fond of
Why is it so
vermin, but
big?
something about that disturbs me.
She kind of like, even
Why
though
is
it's
it so
illusion, she's
big?
like huddling around it like it has feelings.
Oh.
It's a humble sand flea.
Oh.
You could learn
I need to
a thing
get you a
or
little
two.
sand flea stuffy. I think that would work well for you.
Oh, that would be cute.
Okay.
But
when
yeah,
we get a merch store.
I mean,
Mercy does.
It's just a really big flea.
It's just a
Yeah.
really big
Sand-colored flea. A really big sand-colored flea.
I like to think its like fangs are extra long.
It's essentially a dire flea.
Yeah, dire flea.
Okay, but it has like, you know how spiders have like cute eyes even though they're the scariest thing ever?
I love them.
It's kind of like that. The sand flea is terrifying, but they do have like those cute black eyes that kind of sparkle.
Yeah. Like a jumping spider.
Well, I disagree because I'm arachnophobic, but
I get it. They're cute.
jumping spiders are lovely.
Galamine, it seems your magic is somewhat, I mean, see it, believe it, and it happens. You didn't have to read a book or nothing. That's incredible.
You're right, I never have read a book.
Galamine, are you serious?
No.
Thank God.
No, I've read
Thank
books.
God.
No, I can read.
Thank
No,
goodness.
I knew you must have had royal tutors. I was about to send you some from the desert. They only hit you when you're really wrong.
Your tutors hit you?
Just your palms. Don't be a pansy. It's good for the education.
Where I come from, if you assault the royalty, you get hanged.
Well, if the royalty can't take it, what good are they as royals? Survival of the fittest.
Well, this is concerning.
Amazon.
It
Do be careful. We are in the caravan of royals.
I can hear you know. Back when my paw was along, he used to beat me with a stick so long, but I'm not a royal, so he got away with it.
Maybe he was from the desert.
You know what? Maybe he was. Now that I think about it.
What's
You know-
your opinion on sand fleas?
From everything that I've heard so far, they're pretty terrifying, and I don't want to see one personally, I'll be honest with you. Please do not throw a sand flea at me. I will scream like a little girl.
Well, there's not much sand here, so not many sand fleas.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Is probably one or two, though.
What?
So, yeah, on the second day, after the sun is set, and the brilliance of the icy aurora cast a blue hue on the ground, your way is lit by lanterns swaying on the wagon's frame and torches carried by the rider and point.
Halt!
The rider calls as he spots silhouettes approaching in the distance.
I feel like Mercy's came into this wanting to be on high alert and kind of went lax with all the conversation and immediately gets back on high alert and looks out.
I'm going to, as soon as I get the sense that there's something wrong, I'm gonna look around and just quietly in my mind say to Gelmine, if something's wrong, just stay put. I have a plan here. And I'm gonna put him under the bench of the cart and then cast silent image to make it look like the bench doesn't have an underside. It just goes straight into the floor of the cart.
Sweet.
Yo.
Okay. And anything from Elson?
No.
Nope. Okay. Cool. So, Mercy, you peek your head out of the front cover to look, and in a sudden flash of orange-red, the rider ignites. He screams helplessly as the flesh sizzles on the metal interior of his armor, and two unknown jockeys in silver and black armor ride up furiously on their dark steeds. And you catch through a slit as you reel back. The two escorts on the wagon's flanks are skewered by lances which magically blink forward, accelerating through them.
Mercy goes to yell fire and then sees how quickly these men are taken out, ducks her head back in and goes, this is bad, we might need to run.
Okay. Can we outrun them? They're on horseback. What are they doing at this point? Are they just circling the cart?
Okay, so the prince knows there's something wrong, and you've specifically told him. I did have something actually written for what the prince would do, but you told him to be quiet and to stay still, so he's doing that.
Shout out the prince. He's a really good listener.
And
Also,
that happens. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna make it so that essentially this little wooden barrier that makes it look like there's no cart that there's no hiding place where Gelmine is. I'm also gonna make it. I'm gonna awaken mind, tell him that they won't be able to see you through here, and so it's from his side. It's opaque, and he can see through it like glass. But on the other side, it just looks like wood.
Two-way mirror.
Wait, for clarity
Yeah, cool.
purposes, how far are these, horses from our carriage specifically?
Okay, so
Yeah, are we in the back or towards the front?
So the marching order was there was a rider in the front, right? There's somebody driving your cart. There are riders on each side, and there's a rider behind you.
Would you say
This is your escort.
they're all within, let's say, random number, 90 feet?
So, your escorts are within 90 feet. The guys riding up are closing. So they're probably within, 100 feet in closing. So The prince is watching out of his little glass window as the last escorting horseman takes an arrow to his neck, which immediately turns a putrid green and saps him, leaving out a dried out husk, which shatters upon collapsing on the trodden road. Oh. Not much unlike a sand flea.
No! Foreshadowing.
And it's a callback. It's not foreshadowing, it's a callback.
Yeah.
So you hear...
Can I cast mage armor?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my mask on, and Mercy kind of flicks her coat, and then her entire outfit turns black.
Yeah. So you hear the trotting of hooves as they circle the wagon and immediately cease into dead silence. A dark elven voice breaks the quiet after a moment.
Gellamine, show yourself, boy.
Gellamine quivers under. He starts to shake under this bench. What do you do?
I will use. I'm gonna make my voice louder, like I'm speaking through a megaphone.
Okay.
And just say to them, "The boy is defended. Leave now or die."
Good. Mercy's going to, I think, crouch down and get a hand on Gellamine's back. And I think you guys, if you're looking at her, you realize she's wearing her new mask, which instead of being all white is like half black with kind of purple undulating edges and half pearlescent or opalescent. And you see that her black clothing with her light magic item to change her clothes black, it's not just black fabric anymore, it's the same kind of purple tipped, really dark kind of undulating black. And it didn't used to be that way. She's gonna put her hand on Gellamine's back and say, "If they come for us, I'll get you out of here. Trust me."
Yeah. And these riders, they're really not dissuaded by Aniset's tactics, and
I'll add, if they don't move again, I will just add, "Flee now or I'll burn your brains to your skulls."
So you see because the torches from the dead riders, they fall into the ground now, and there's this lantern light that's just attached to the cart, and you see these figures. Shadows are cast onto the canvas of this cart, and their shadows are made bigger by point of perspective, so they seem this big, intimidating stature, and they begin to slowly close on the wagon, and you can hear the footsteps not just through dirt, but through dirt muddied by blood.
So how close are they right now to the wagon?
Pretty close.
How close?
Within... so they're within 30 feet now.
Within 30 feet?
Okay.
Would you
that's
say
close.
maybe within... I don't know. Would you say they're horses or within 20 feet? Because they have bulky shoulders?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, I'd like to cast sleep spells starting with their horses.
Okay.
And I'd like to
Sweet.
cast it at second level.
Okay.
It's like, come on,
I don't
have high hit points.
I don't really care which horse I start with.
Okay. So,
How many horses are there?
give me
How
one
many
sec.
dudes are there?
So right now there are 4 guys around you.
Shit. Okay.
Oof.
Do they all look like they have the same basic kit, or do they look like they have different?
So they all have this silver and black armor.
Okay, I got 41 total, so take down however many horses I can with 41. And tell me if I have any remaining.
You took down 3 horses, there's 1 left.
Well, that's all I could do, so I guess those horses collapse asleep.
3 of the horses collapse down, and let me 1 second.
Dex saves.
Dex saves.
Dex saves. Yippee!
It'd be great if 3 of these guys get killed just by having their horses fall on them.
It's pretty bad.
It is a really
That
bad
can
thing to
happen.
fall off a horse.
Can we break a leg?
Okay. I need...
Can we go prone?
All of the horses are back sleepers and roll on top of them.
Right.
Actually, guys, we're good. We just walk away.
I didn't
Oh, I
want
do
to
have a
cast it on the
question.
people because I didn't want them to be immune to charm or sleep.
They
They're-
probably
if
had
they're
a lot
elves.
of, yeah.
First one failed.
They're elves.
Second one fails. What's your spell save DC, Elson?
14.
14? Yes, all 3 fail.
Oh, awesome.
Hell yeah.
So they're knocked over and kind of pinned by their horses for a moment, and you think that you may have a chance to get away.
Okay. If I hear them fall and don't hear them keep moving, I'm gonna blink with Gillamine.
Okay.
I'm going to move my silent image if we're moving. I'm going to change it to look like us carrying a lantern and running in the opposite direction.
The opposite way.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Which way are we running? Are we running towards the direction we were going? Are we running back the way we came, or are we running to the sides?
Is there any tree off the road? I'd suggest. Is there any?
Yeah,
like,
you're in the
tree
woods,
cover?
so there's tree cover.
Yeah, wherever
forest.
there looks like the best tree cover. If I can smell water anywhere, that's where I'm headed.
All 3 of us have dark vision, so I think like we don't need light sources. That's specifically why I'm sending the silent image of us with the lantern, is because that's going to draw them away.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, Mercy's gonna blink with Gillamine.
Okay.
Because I can take a willing creature, and I will just...
I don't know. We didn't roll initiative, so I assume we're not doing turn orders.
Right.
Okay.
I think in order to run away faster, I'm going to use my graviturgy to cut my weight in half. And I think
Sick.
it increases my
that's
speed.
really cool.
Sick. I love graviturgy.
Okay, my speed increases by 10 feet, and I can jump twice as far as normal.
Sick.
Cool.
I've got 50 feet.
So you all start to, like, book it out in the woods, and there's this phantom image of the lot of you escaping out with a lantern, and then it takes a moment for the riders to get their horses off of them, wake them up, and then compose themselves, and they actually end up stealing the horses of the of the dudes who they killed. And you see, as you're running off into the dark of the woods, these arrows are coming up, and they're just these illumination flares, bright lights, so they can try to hunt you down, but they are chasing ghosts.
Hell yeah. The only thing I have is that it's only going to be so long before, let me double check. It has a range before it would just fail, essentially.
Right.
Because I've gone too far. Let me double check what that is.
Also, I assume we could infer this, but just for rules' sake, when I do half my weight, the horses no longer have sleep on them. I assume falling could have woken them up a little bit, but,
Okay.
to each their own. Sleep is not effective no more.
So they could have taken their own horses.
They fell over. It
I
takes
mean-
horses a minute to get it up.
Yeah, they could have had a
that's true.
broken leg, too.
They were in a hurry.
Yeah.
Once we're 60 feet away from the illusion running in the other opposite direction, then
Okay, yeah.
when it hits the end of it, I'm going to have it look more like the lantern goes out.
Okay.
And then we dip down and then end the spell so that it looks like we're hiding somewhere over there in like the tree cover.
Smart. Slay.
So yeah, you see these flares go up, and horses are riding with intensity, and you manage to use this chaos to escape out into the woods, and you run, and you run, and you run until you are tired and can no longer run. And you find yourself in a small clearing, gasping for breath.
Mercy and Gillamine come out of blink. You guys have been seeing them, like, flashes of them reappearing, and then these kind of spectral, pearly white and purple sparkled visions of them as you're running. And as they come out of it, there's a burst of, like, white and black feathers as the spell dissipates, and Mercy takes off her mask and pants for breath.
Hell.
Puts Gillamine down.
I'm gonna once we get to the clearing, I'm gonna tell people to gather together, and then once we've gotten within 15 feet of each other, I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna cast Silent Image again and have it look like there is a massive tree where we are that we can see out of as well. But it's just an illusion.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, you hear the voices fade off into the distance as they're shouting after, and you hear,
It's a fake. They've juked us.
and
All of you out in each direction. Find them.
and so on.
I'm going to speak in your minds and say, I think we've been set up. I'm going to speak to you two and not Gellamine.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I think this was a setup. Black and silver armor. Remember, there was a man who came to talk to his aunt wearing the same armor.
Michael, when people catch his clues.
You're
right.
I was wrong. In some way or another. It definitely is.
They're related.
Definitely.
Even if they don't know it.
Yes. What do we do now?
I think Mercy's fists are like clenched and are like dripping black just a little bit. Like the tips of her fingers are going. I don't know.
I mean,
we're back to square one.
Exactly. What can we do? We return the prince. Well, you know what happens with him.
They come for him again.
We keep the prince. They can make us look like criminals.
And we flee forever.
Yes.
I just want the poor boy to see it.
At this point, are you guys saying that replying to me mentally or?
Yes.
Okay.
Mentally.
I'll turn to.
We're not talking.
I will say to Gellamine, I think, the people we saw them. We saw one of them at your aunt's house. I think it might not be safe to go back to see your aunt, or also it might not be safe where we're going, where we were going to go officially. Let us strategize a little bit. Just the three of us. We're trying to figure out a plan.
Why can't anything go right?
It's very, very stiffly, and not very naturally, but very earnestly, Anisette is just going to kneel down, put her hand on the back of his head, and just pull him in for just a sort of a small hug, just to let him cry on her shoulder.
Mercy will join.
Oh, and he'll just go, thank you, Anisette. I forgive you.
Wait, that's really cute. I don't join in on the hug, though, because I don't think Elisande would want to touch Anisette. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not even in a moment of camaraderie?
I think she would,
Come here, comfort the boy.
I think she just taps Gellamine on the shoulder, like, there.
I think it's more like petting, like she did with the sand flea that she was coddling, the fake illusion.
Oh.
I think it's more like she does that to his head. And also, there. Shh, it's okay.
Mercy will look at Anisette like she's prompting you to talk in her mind. Like she wants to say something.
Do you have something to say? Mentally.
Silver armor, silver hand. Did you learn anything more about them in your research?
Did I?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you learned anything.
Okay.
They're just too old.
They were not well covered in the books that I read. Silver hand, silver armor, and something more. I remember briefly.
Juras, she's associated with silver, but she also warned us?
Yes, but also
I'm confused.
all the way back when we were attacked by the shadows.
Yes.
There was a silver I never mentioned it, but there was a silver butterfly I saw in the hall. I don't forget anything, but the importance of it was lost on me. I was more concerned with the shades, but it did strike me as strange.
I think we learned a little bit about the silver butterfly while we were at the temple.
Oh.
I have in my notes that the silver butterfly is often associated with Duras. And it was surprising that we would see one at all.
Right, okay.
Is she warning us? Is it just a herald of her actions?
I'm not sure.
They showed us that temple for a reason.
Yes. Maybe she is guiding us. Through the fact that the butterfly may have served as a warning, but also we were split up when that happened. Maybe it was trying to guide us back to you, to Gellamine. I don't know.
What about the portals? We know that's connected, maybe to all of this. You mentioned you found out some more about them?
Yes, there was the Sons of Mir were working on reopening the portals after they closed. Meaning of them closing is still unknown to us, but this moon is thought to be a source of magic, and that when those portals were closed for good, the magic of the world that was left behind was severed. This place, in its very essence, is a wellspring of magic. And the thought occurs to me, if we're relating it to Gellamine, what makes him a sorcerer? There is no dragon blood in his veins, no heart of shadow in his chest. I wonder if somehow he is connected to this moon itself. Perhaps that's why he can travel across it at a thought, is because it is giving him passage.
Michael, wait, hold on. Aniset's just talking to Mercy, right?
Yeah, just mentally. Otherwise, I'm still holding Gellamine and sort of running my hands through his hair.
Actually, Michael, scratch that. Ellison keeps petting.
Dang. Okay. So, it's more likely that what was the Silver Hand became the Sons of Mor, perhaps? And they are trying to get Gellamine to open the portals?
That is a good theory. But then why his aunt?
I don't know. I can't tell if she knew and is purposefully betraying him,
or if she's
or
been
if
deceived.
royalty is too small-minded and didn't even realize.
I looked
No
at
offense,
Elisanda.
Ellison. She didn't hear that. She didn't hear that.
And that's why Ellison isn't reacting.
There's a reason why most
Also,
guys don't
can I
have
ask
royalty.
a question? Is this hug
Yeah.
becoming awkwardly long now?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, we'll break.
Okay.
Ellison's gonna, just kind of... You know how when a kid's really upset, and, you just sit next to them until they're, ready
Yeah.
to do something? She just kind of sits next to him, maybe draws in the sand. A sand flea. Classic.
So what's the plan now?
I think we still thought, no matter what, your mother was likely trustworthy. So even if we can't get to her through the means of an armed convoy with your aunt, personally, I think we should still go try to find your mother.
So we're still going to Elmoria. Okay.
But much more covertly than was planned, unfortunately.
Which means it'll take longer.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to
Yes.
find a place to get food sometime. There is a little, hamlet town kind of thing, not too far away from here. It should be... He, looks around, licks his finger, puts it to the wind. This way.
Okay.
That's impressive. All right. Do we think... Has it quieted down enough that we think they're gone, or should we wait here longer?
You think that they've all spread out into the woods now, and they're not, because they're on horses, they're really not fast through the woods.
No.
So you've outrun them a pretty good
Okay.
amount.
All right.
I doubt they would really go looking for us in the town. Yeah, let's try for that so we can get some sleep. How late is it at night at this point?
I think it's middle of spring. Your daylight's starting to come back, so it's probably around 7, 8.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
So I presume you begin walking.
Yeah, as quietly as we can. So since we have so much, we have a good bit of time before it gets really late.
Right.
I mean, we don't know how far the town is, but I would say we walk stealthily and take the slower.
Certainly, I think trying to get there before sunup was probably a good idea, because cover of
Definitely.
darkness is going to help us.
Yeah, so you begin to walk, and you walk, and you walk, and you can feel the hours start to go by, and the soreness of the hike kind of start to get to your feet. And just before the first light, you come across this little shire, and it's got these stone cottages and little farm plots and everything. And the first thing you see as you come in and the dawn light is starting to come on to you is a farmer. And he's a young man who seems to be like of good working age, and he's got this short brown hair and a decent tan. He's like pretty normal height, 5'9", and he sees you approaching.
Mercy realizes we haven't talked about our plan. Mercy's gonna, like, raise her hand, like, to hail him, and just, not yelling, but, like, project
Yeah.
and talk to him, make him aware of our presence, and go, hail, good sir. We got lost in the woods heading to El Moria from Galrum. Is there an inn nearby we can stay at for the night?
Oh, no inn, but you can come into my house here. I won't mind taking you at all.
That would be lovely. Thank you so much.
Can I roll?
No problem.
Can I roll insight to see if this man is like actually nice or this is another setup?
Yeah, sure.
Looks at my rustic hospitality feature.
Oh,
I'll roll inside too.
I got a 16.
Okay, what a mercy.
A 2.
I'll roll as well, if that's fine.
Okay.
Nah, I don't...
I got a 7 total.
I'm
Mercy
tired.
trusts him. This is the kind of people Mercy knows.
We've been walking through the night, and last night I I didn't sleep. So Anna said at this point is just like,
So Ellison, he seems sincere.
Okay.
And for you two, I don't know, the last person you trusted kind of was a prick. But he says, oh, come. And he invites you in and he says, my wife is just starting to make breakfast if you'd be interested in coming in. And this,
Hi. Yes, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
and he opens the door to this like very cozy looking cabin. And it's basic, like it's obvious that they are not rich people at all. Like they get by on their farm and they contribute to the society here.
Pause. Do they have like you know how you have an entryway and there's typically like a furniture of some sort that can contain things? Like whether it's a shelf, a cupboard, one of those like chest type things. Do they have one of those?
They would certainly have a thing that stores things, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to put just like I want to be stealthy about it. I don't want the others to see. But she's gonna put like 21 gold in their thing. They seem sincere. Who helps random people off the street? I don't know. Just feeling charitable.
Can I roll a perception check to see
Can
if
we
I
roll the
notice
trans-
this?
Alright, sleight of hand versus perception.
Perception?
Yeah. Well,
Only an
actually,
11.
hang on. This isn't something you would be looking for,
Only
Passive?
8.
so it's your passive perception.
Oh,
Versus Emily's sleight of hand.
13
Oh.
passive.
Okay.
14 for me.
I got a 6.
Okay, you definitely see Ellison like clonk some gold coins onto this entry shelf.
Mercy nods approvingly.
All right, don't dally. Come in. This is my wife here, Emile. She'll be happy to get some food out for you. My name is Henry. This is my son, Quentin, and he points to this like 6-year-old with mousy brown hair. And over there in the corner is our precious little Faith. She's a newborn, actually. We accepted her into our family very recently. And Emile says, Oh yes, come in. It's no problem at all. We'll be happy to serve you here in a minute. I got some eggs out from the coop of the chickens, and we got some nice porridge we're gonna make. It's gonna be a nice little lovely breakfast for you all. But set yourself down, and we'll get to talking.
Mercy will offer any help in the kitchen or with the children.
Yeah.
It's not so much so that you can't see her eyes or anything like that, but I think just imperceptibly as she comes in, Anisette's bandages wrap a little tighter.
Yeah.
Do they take up Mercy's offer to help?
Yes, so, and Henry will go, now, of course, if you all don't mind, it's hard work over here, so if you could chip in a little help on the farm, that'd be great.
Yes, of course. What needs to
Anything
be
that you
done?
could do helps out. We're a small family and we need to make ends meet.
What needs doing? We have odd skills that might be able to help you greatly.
Okay, so I need the front plot tilled. Then after that, we're going to sow the next harvest in. It's going to be a great time. We're getting ready for the spring planting. That's going to be the most important thing. And I've got all that in a chest out back, so that won't be a problem. And I think you already offered to help Emile in the kitchen. So if you want to do the dishes afterwards, that'd be great.
All right.
I can do that quite easily.
Ellison looks so out of her element.
Yeah.
She just keeps looking back and forth, like she doesn't know what to say or do. And then she doesn't even understand why these people are really being nice to them. She didn't even show her pedigree. What the hell? She's just altogether off guard, so she's just kind of standing there, stiff, kind of like nervous.
Yeah, Emile will look at you and she says, "Oh no, honey, oh no. Why don't you come help me with old Quentin here? And she'll show you to her son, and she's like, say, Quentin, why don't you tell the lass about what you did at the school yesterday?" And he'll just start talking your ears off.
What does Quentin look like?
Yeah, so he's this he's a 6-year-old. He's got this mousy brown hair and dirty face, and he's just this short little 6-year-old kid, and he's telling you about the stuff that he did at school yesterday.
She thinks he's a little gross, so she won't touch him. But
Yeah.
there's a part of her that goes, it's kind of like Galamine. It's kind of similar in a few ways. Little charming. It has pros. So throughout the story he tells, she'll probably do little party tricks like prestidigitation or a minor illusion in a very small contained place to be like this? Oh, was it similar to that?
Fun.
What is Galamine doing?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Galamine is basically falling asleep in the in the chair. But he's trying to stay awake for breakfast.
Michael?
Yeah.
Because I'm an abusive player, can you tell me how Quentin talks? I have to hear it.
So he's kind of like this, and he's got this little lousy voice, and he's telling you about all the cool things that he did in school yesterday, and you see, they were learning about the principality and
The principality.
all the different
The principality.
and all the different places like Gollum and Elmoya and Ebonite.
Okay, maybe pay attention.
This kid's kind of like smart as fuck for
Okay.
a 6-year-old. Like, damn. Okay.
He can say principality at 6. That's pretty good.
You know what? He's a little gross,
Smart
but his intellect's got to be high.
Reminds you of venison.
We're very proud of the local school system. It was funded by the regent since we're in his area, his county. So all of it's funded by him. It's very nice.
Yes,
Interesting.
your son, he seems awfully bright.
We've been told that by many people. We've also told that he talks a lot.
I like crayons.
Charisma is a very valuable skill that is decreasing the more and more time goes on. So really, this is a good thing. Talks a lot is always a good thing. Mostly a good thing.
I'll just ever vigilant. I think I just mentally say to Mercy, that's interesting. I haven't known a lot of selfish men to actually care about implementing a good school system.
Me neither.
Makes me wonder more if the regent is not aware of this plot. Maybe it's just his wife.
I'm starting to think not. Gillamine did describe her as a woman who goes after what gets more on her plate, so... And he did not describe him that way.
No, I think he was more charitable about his uncle. Interesting. Anyway, we have business
Interesting.
to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so they'll all plate the food, and Henry will look at you and he says, before I even ask all of you where you're coming from, I'll tell you about me. As the guest, as the host, I'll be the first to kind of break the ice a little bit. You know, I used to be a guard in Aelmoria, and this was back when King Orion was still with us, and way before. And I have a very good respect for them. They've treated me well. They gave us this farm out of the kindness of their heart. The Queen has even sent me a personal letter that wished Emil and I a very happy marriage. I left the guard when I was 22 because I wanted to start my family, and the King was kind enough to award me a plot of land here in Giengud for just to build my family, to get on my own feet.
I think a beat of silence as Mercy slowly looks at the other two.
Where are you all coming from?
Well, I am originally from Moonscar, but I came this way to take out some bandits that were hurting my village, and then got involved with these lovely people, and I've been traveling with them for the time being.
Oh, okay.
She found me in a hunting trap.
How did you end up there?
Bandits. Long story.
Oh, okay. Yep, I've taken out
Yes.
a few share of my bandits in the day.
No.
You'd be surprised at the raft that comes into Aelmoria trying to get things. It's like,
Really?
what are you doing? This is the capital city. We've got guards everywhere. I don't understand it. But, at the end of the day, you start to think about it, and it's, well, these people are just more unfortunate than you, and sometimes they need it. So, I mean, towards the end of my service, I started just handing out things to people. I think it's like, I can't afford me bread in the morning, so I just start carry some around with me from the mess in the morning, and I think it actually decreased crime a lot, surprisingly.
I'm staring at the viewers through the microphone. Really? Did it? That's very kind of you. I do think that's true. I come from a fairly charitable organization. I'm from it's an orphanage as well as a monastery, and we do food drives, and I look out for the community.
That's very kind. We like to look after each other here in the town as well. And you said that you were found in a hunting trap?
Yes, I was, have begun to wander in recent days. I'm a bit of a pilgrim of sorts. And, yes, I was led off a trail by odd noises and then was caught in a snare by some bandits. And I managed to fight the bandits myself, but being caught, Mercy was kind enough to find me and release me. Since then, I've decided to wander with my friend here.
Okay.
My name is... I don't believe we said our names, sorry. I'm Anisette.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
This is Mercy. I'll go to Gellermine and I'll say, this is Hamish. And I'll make eye contact with him in a way that is... Your name is Hamish right now. You are Hamish.
Hamish, you are Hamish right now.
And then I will say, and this is Ellison.
Oh man, it's a pleasure to meet you, especially you, Hamish. Man, you... I swear, you remind me of the king himself. Such a handsome little boy. Okay,
This guy was working at the guard before Gellermine was born. Thank God.
Ellison knows she's supposed to introduce herself yet, but she really just can't find it in her. It's like, oh, you know me, charitable gift to the town. Mercy, charitable gift to the town. Oh, Mercy saved my life in a bear trap.
I killed a man by
I killed
hanging
a
him
man.
off a cliff.
No, I don't.
Ellison killed someone.
No.
So did you.
Well, yeah, I left out the part
And me.
where I burned them
We just
alive.
left it out. Yeah.
And Quentin goes,
When I grow up, I would be just like my dad. I'm gonna be a guard.
Yep, he sure does want to be a guard. I'll catch him out while I'm working the fields, and instead of helping, he'll be out with a stick trying to fight off would-be intruders. I tell him, son, you need to go after the rats instead, and he's like, no, Dad, the rats are cute. That's not how being a guard works, son. You can't just let every cute person come by. Well, it worked out for me, and he looks at Emil. Oh, stop it.
Sometimes you must.
Well, now that we're done making breakfast, if you would all like to help me in the fields, that'd be great.
Yes, we can do that.
After the dishes are done, of course.
Yes.
And,
I'm gonna wave my hand and the dishes are done with prestidigitation.
Yeah. Mercy goes to wash him and it's like, oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm picturing, I just do it at the table right there in front of
yeah.
them.
Emil walks by, and there's like a mage hand broom following behind her, and she's like, ooh, I need to learn that one.
It's a good one.
It's quite helpful.
Mercy looks at Ellison as they're going outside and kind of like nudges her on the shoulder. Could you graviturgy till the fields? Could you pick up all the ground and be cool?
It could make the sand or the dirt lighter, but not float.
I think that would help.
It could make something unmovable, but is it going to be dirty? I don't want to get dirty.
I think
Prestidigitation, my friends. Just you can clean yourself quite easily afterwards.
It's a matter of principle. And she is being very careful to not whine publicly.
Publicly.
She also adds in just a subtle little, Mercy, why are they being so nice?
It's called hospitality, and I don't know if you get a lot of it where you're from, but there is a lot of it where I am from.
It's strange. Little scary.
It can be a little scary.
In honesty, it was mostly alien to me as well before I met Mercy.
She winks.
So you all go to start working the farm, and he hands you all, like, pitchforks to shovel out straw and hoes to till up the earth. And it is actually that he extends this offer into the next day so you can get a long rest in. And it is when you are helping out the next morning before you actually get out to leave, where you're working the fields and doing the straw and the hay, where one of you spy on your tool, on the handle, the wooden handle of your tool, at the very end of it is a silver butterfly. And in the other room, Faith, this sweet newborn that has not cried once since you have gotten here, begins wailing. And Emil looks at her, Lord, something is wrong.
Something is wrong.
Do you have a cellar?
Mercy?
And it's at that point where a menacing man, dressed in silver hand armor, busts through the gate. And he says, all right. I've got to have a few words with the proprietors of this here property. And he kind of walks past all of you into the building where Emil and Henry are tending to the children because, their newborn is wailing. And Henry goes, oh, you look important. Is there something I can help you with? And he goes, Mr. Bauer, it has come to our attention that you may be harboring fugitives, to say the least. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got some work, some hands that have been helping me out on the farm for the past few months, but I haven't ever... I don't know what you mean. He goes, Well, all I'm saying is that, it would be a shame if something happened to your family here. And, we would very much like it if you turned over these criminals to us. We will be back in 4 hours. And we suggest that they are brought to us. And he turns.
Is it just this one man?
No, there's a few, outside the gate. This is just the guy that came.
Okay.
Same armor. Do we recognize any of them from last night? Any voices?
Not super.
Okay. Same armor, though?
And he walks away.
As I think when he's gone, and we can tell he's gone, I'm guessing we sort of come together to talk to Henry.
Yeah, so you all come together into the dining room. We've now shared a few meals with this kind family.
Mr. Henry, I don't want to step around the subject, but I do have a very important question for you first. And I'm sorry to make it so brief. Are you, from your time as a guard, did you remember ever hearing about a silver hand? Or seeing it as a tattoo?
You're talking about ghosts.
Enlighten me.
The silver hand isn't supposed to exist. Not much is known about them, but any time that we have seen somebody like that, the answer was, let them through. Don't question anything.
And what if I told you
I don't like it when they come knocking on my door.
We don't know how. We very much thought that the people who were trying to harm the boy would not come here. Hamish.
Oh.
People
What in the world has Hamish done to attract ghosts to my family's property? I don't... Who are you people?
People are trying to find him and harm him, and so we have been trying to keep him safe. We thought we completely got out of their way and that we would be out of here before any harm came towards you, but somehow they have found us.
Henry, what if I were to tell you that the men who killed the king had the hand of the silver hand tattooed on them? And Mercy looks at Anisette and Ellison like, should we tell him?
Ellison looks like she's about to crack and tell him herself. She is so riddled with guilt.
And what if I were to tell you that they took the prince who then escaped that we found on the road and have been trying to keep alive for the past few days? And she looks at Hamish.
Hamish?
Hamish.
You see a tear coming out of one of his eyes, but he's like got this stoic face, and he goes, "What do you need?"
Information? We don't know.
Most of all, we are simply trying to find out who we can trust, what we can do.
We don't even know if we can bring the poor boy to his mother. We went to his aunt and they turned us over. She had her own men killed to get to us.
I have a question of great importance for Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay. They know Henry is or has been housing fugitives.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been marked as fugitives to our knowledge.
What is assumed to happen to Henry if they come back and we are not here?
And we're gone.
Not good things.
I have
so
an idea.
They're not asking for information about where these fugitives could be. They want the fugitives.
Right.
Okay. Yep, I'm setting what I want to do.
The best I can describe it, and this is how it's written in my notes, is when a Nazi member of the SS knocks on your door and says, "Hi, there are Jews in your basement, give them to us."
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we ask you any questions, Henry, we want to keep you and your family safe. So, how could we do that? We could make it look like we overpowered you somehow. Stage a scene. It might involve destroying some furniture and something like that, but we could make it look like you were going to turn us over and we overpowered you and escaped.
You know what? Quite simply, I refuse to let anybody stomp around my property that was given to me by the king for my service to the throne and tell me that I can't keep who I want to keep and protect who I want to protect. And I'm not about to have my property, even by you, in goodwill, destroyed in a dishonest way.
Then I see one other option. Your wife takes the kids and finds a good place to hide while the rest of us kill those men when they return. Otherwise, you are not safe. I think no witnesses.
There is a third option. In which we could turn ourselves in.
I don't like that option, but it would
Me neither.
clear the slate.
Because let's say we do kill all those men. Even if we cover the evidence beautifully, there's a record, no doubt. Verbal or written, people would come back to Henry. So, I don't know if doing anything on this property is a good idea.
Maybe one of us leaves with Gellamine, and he turns the two of us in. He never mentioned how many farmhands he had. He could claim that he never saw the other two, that it was just us. And then leave it to the other two to try to break out and...
Wait, pause.
Do what we can.
They know of Mercy, right? But because Mercy used Blink, have these people seen Mercy? Ever?
Probably not.
They would not have?
They might have, because when I cast a silent image of the four of us running away.
That's true.
So they have an assumption of what Mercy looks like. But let's be frank. Looking at someone's back, running, there's hair that is blocking really horns. Let's be honest. If it's not being blocked by motion. my ass is cooked. Your ass is definitely cooked.
Did they see me and Galamine when they came to the house? Did they come to the house under the assumption that it was us they were looking for? Or they knew it was some of us? Can we roll insight?
You figured they must not have known because they didn't immediately attack you.
True.
My worry is that they know Galamine is somewhere nearby because they keep finding us.
They keep finding it. That's what I'm focused on. Even if we escape.
Some divination might be why they're able to catch up with us wherever we go. As long as we're not moving, they seem to catch up with us.
We need non-detection. What does Galamine look like? Has Galamine said anything?
He looks upset. That's all you can really pick up off of him. He's kind of like lost in thought and looks upset.
The only other thought I have for wiping out the group that came here is we could leave one alive. Perhaps that captain that spoke to us. Find out if anybody actually does know about the farm beyond his squad, and we could actually get some answers if we persuaded him to talk. Figure out who we could trust. And I think I could persuade him to talk.
Forgive me, guys, when this sounds really stupid, but this is Elison's comparison. Do you folks have something similar to a dungeon to hide in?
Like the cellar.
Yes!
Unless you mean...
Just thinking. You folks get in the cellar. We either get our asses whipped or whip ass. If we die, they leave you alone. If we live, they leave you alone.
For now.
Oh, those pesky forenows.
Yes, they're really coming to bite us.
Henry,
Oh, yeah.
you are the one with 2 children and a wife you love. What do you think is the best thing to do? For yourself, for them?
It's the difference between caring for the everyday man, the stranger that comes to knock on my door in times of need and asks for help, and the safety of my own family. And my family is not one to back down from a challenge. My family is not one to give up in the face of masked danger. Strangers who are too cowardice to reveal even their faces to us, who presumably are taking people off the streets to find you. I'm not going to stand for it. And the gods will accept me and my family with open arms when I resist that.
Is his wife nearby?
Emil just has... She is 100% focused on her newborn and her 6-year-old.
Oh, I don't want to separate a badass woman from her kids.
It's all bad. This is all bad.
What you know? What's really terrible? Elison is selfish, but she's not heartless. So she's probably fighting harder than I am right now. I am the best person alive. Do I let myself live, or the only people who seem the most kind people she's ever seen in her life?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I will speak frankly. Henry, I gather that you do not want to run. And I am very tired of running, and I want answers. It will get ugly if it comes to it, but I am willing to go there. I have had enough of this. And I will follow you all, obviously, but I very much vote that we stand and slaughter them.
Hey guys, you know what Nazis aren't good at? Keeping their word. The door's kicked in. The first in line is Quentin, and he has a stick that he's holding out to guard his family. Roll initiative, please.
Oh, fuck!
You can't do that!
You asshole! You son of a bitch!
Michael!
Oh, God!
Michael, no!
Oh, God!
Oh! Me when I
forgot the promise of the premise.
Oh, God.
This place is a nightmare!
I got a 15 for my initiative.
Oh, fuck.
I got so bad.
I bet I...
From the kindness of your heart, will you let me re-roll with new dice?
No!
Damn it.
Alex!
Do we get inspiration for tilling fields?
Alex, he literally just put Nazis in the game, and you asked out the kindness of his heart? The kindness of his heart. He's about to kill Quentin.
No, he fucking isn't.
No, he's not.
I got a 6.
6.
And Mercy goes before
Okay,
me.
so I got 2 6s.
Yeah. Higher dex.
Okay, Anisette got 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god. My life's a nightmare.
This is awful. This is so bad.
Okay, first in the order is Anisette.
Anisette, kill a
good.
bitch.
Okay.
Kill a bitch.
Get them! Get them!
First things first, I'm going to pull Quentin back and get between him and the enemies. And then I'm going to... Anisette, the tired look in her eyes becomes rageful, and she's just... you see the green glow from her eyes just burn. And I'm going to cast... What should I start with? I'm going to start with Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
So, I'm going to make an attack against... I'm guessing the first one through the door is the guy who spoke to us earlier.
No, he's actually not here.
Of course not.
Okay. Regardless,
Of
the first guy through the door, that is 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right. That warbling, sense of wrongness and the breaking of the intention of reality shudders up through the tentacle in her arm, and you see this prismatic effect of, not blue, not red, not yellow, just this weird, can't decide what color it is sort of energy just launches out of her hand as she reaches up towards him. So as the bolt of energy launches towards him, it is at first like a frost in the air, and then that shuddering happens and it's fire, and it ends as a lightning bolt that strikes him hard in the chest. And I rolled 13 points of lightning damage.
Sweet.
But I rolled 2 4s on the d8s, which means that it jumps to the next enemy of my choice within 30 feet.
Okay. Sweet.
Awesome.
So you said 14 points of damage?
13 points of lightning damage. And then it's going to jump to the next enemy. So I make a new attack roll against this new enemy. That's a 12 to hit the next one.
Okay, so the next one arcs off of a rounded piece of his armor, and it shoots off into the sky, making a thunderous sound.
Okay. As I blast this first guy with the electricity and that thunder roars, probably properly shouting for the first time, and with this chaotic reality break sort of shuddering around her, she just goes, I will turn you all into nothing! I'll lend you no quarter! Die! Die!
Anisette's scary.
Yes! That's what we need right now.
Die.
This is the energy we need right now.
Die.
It's okay to punch Nazis.
It's always okay to punch Nazis. I'm gonna walk up and try and stab him in the heart. As my offhand attack as well.
Offhand attack, stab in the heart.
casually.
7.
Yeah, so he gets struck in the chest with this lightning and powers through the convulsions of being shocked and back parries you with his sword. Okay, is that Anisette's turn?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, cool. Next is Emil, who runs up, grabs Quentin, yanks his ass back, and as she's running, she'll cast a firebolt.
Oh, fuck yeah, okay. Nice work.
She got magic.
Which kind of just pluffs off of his armor.
Damn.
I mean,
Okay.
respect, though.
Respect.
Which brings us to Mercy.
Okay. So they're all coming in through the door.
Yeah.
How many are there?
4.
Okay.
Oh, they're all coming through the door. Would you
Careful,
say...
remember that I'm in front of them.
No, would you say that's a lie?
I would say that's a line.
Uh-huh.
You see, modern Nazis, they think they're military, but they're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah, Anna said, you better move, I guess.
I'm gonna not light them on fire then.
Can I, as my movement, duck?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
You can hit the floor, it's just gonna take half of your movement to get back up.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And they'd have advantage on...
Only
No,
if
I
they
ended
live.
my turn. I think it's fair to say that I'm stood there, unfortunately.
Okay.
But you might be able to do it over my shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna save my flurry of blows in case I need to heal someone. I'm gonna try to hit the first guy. The guy that Anisette got.
Okay.
See if I can take him down. That's pretty good. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, we're just gonna hit him with the staff. So it's just a D8.
Okay.
You're gonna see her hand that went black the last time these guys showed up has stayed black, and the black wicks into the wood of her staff, goes up it. The ribbon on her staff goes from pink to black, and black necrotic energy sits at the front as she smacks this guy.
Dunk.
Hell yeah.
Like, in the neck.
Yeah.
6 points of damage. 4 of that's necrotic. I rolled really bad. And then I'm gonna unarmed strike. Only 11 on that.
So you go to, like, you'd smack him with this staff, and then you go to punch him, and your fist kind of just pings off of his armor. That's Mercy's turn?
She's gonna get out
Okay.
of Alison. Probably back towards wherever Galaman is.
Okay, that means opportunity attack. On a 4, you can see that he was going to attack you, but you parried it off with your staff, and that's when you ended up hitting him. Cool. And so that's his turn, or the reaction. That brings us to Elisande.
Okay. Can I get to where I'm in front of Anisette?
Yeah, I think.
Then I would like to do that, if it's not going to use all my movement, and cast Agonizer's Scorcher.
Yeah.
So, as this interaction was taking place,
Okay.
Elisande her body was getting hotter and hotter, redder and redder, less orangey, more red, and her smoky hair began to expand out, rise more freely. Her eyes lighting up like the crackle of a bonfire. And she basically shoves Anisette out the way to let out this burst of fiery energy from her hands that basically devours the doorway and all behind it. And she says, "Fire devours the unpure, and when I am done with you, you will be nothing but a smoke-written warning." Anyway, so if you could please make a dex save.
Oh yeah. Knights in heavy armor. They're so well known for being dexterous. Okay, what's the DC?
I believe it's only 14. We speak big words.
Okay, meets it beats it. So the first guy kind of ducks out of the way. He still takes half, right?
Yes.
Okay. The second guy passes. Third guy fails. Fourth guy passes.
Okay.
So they all kind of just... I imagine they take the second guy in the line, push him to the front real quick, and let him take the brunt of it.
Okay. That is only 15 fire damage.
Half to 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would like to risk an opportunity attack
Okay.
and move out of the front line.
The guy in front already took his reactions. We can't attack you.
Oh, you're right! Okay.
Hell yeah. That guy's still up. He's taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, he has.
So yeah, then I'm just gonna move out the way. She seemed to sizzle down a bit once the fire left her body, but it's just powering up again.
Next is actually Gelamine.
Hell yeah. Kick ass, kid.
Please.
Little baby!
So Gelamine is not going to say a one-line or anything. He's just going to point at one of the chairs and fling it at the first guy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
First guy needs to make a dex save. Oh, it fails.
Yes.
Okay, I need
God.
3d8.
Fuck yes.
3D. Holy
Fuck
shit.
yes. Oh, I see the spell.
Beat ass, Galamine! Kick ass!
Get him. Kill this guy. Kill this man.
We are raising this kid so well.
Kill this man.
Kill this man. Kill this man. Kill this man.
Yes.
I don't think I
it's
want Gelamine to kill somebody, but...
Yeah.
I think Galamine would take pride
think
in
he
this. You know,
deserves
everyone
it.
has to have their first kill.
Yeah. It is a Nazi. If you're gonna kill somebody...
It doesn't
it's
count.
a-
It's a Nazi. Okay, 3d8. Oh, that's pretty good.
Let's go.
18 damage.
Holy shit.
Galamine! More badass than my 4th level self.
we do.
Yeah, so the the chair just splinters, and this fucking guy is socked by a chair for 18 damage, and he's very much
Is he
like past bloodied, having a bad time.
But he's up.
Okay. Well, we need him to be dead, so
Yeah.
can those guards trample him or something?
Okay, so after that, just kind of in the doorway. No, not in the doorway. Past the doorway, out in the field, like just past the door, you hear a neighing, and the keen-eyed would spot literally a unicorn.
Ha. I see.
Wait. Oh! Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wild magic!
Wild magic.
The unicorn doesn't go until the next round, but okay. Next turn is Henry.
Let's go, Henry.
Henry runs, grabs an old spear off of his mantle, and rushes to the front, where he is going to stab at the first guy. Okay, but he does not hit, so he goes to stab and it kind of dings off the armor again. The first guy finally is able to come through the door, actually. And so
I am in this guy's way, I believe.
Mercy disengaged. Anisette and Elisand are kind of in the way.
No,
Elisand
Elisand
moves.
So
moves.
it's just
It's
Anisette.
just innocent.
I'm just trying to body block them a little bit and make sure they can't come through properly.
Okay, so
Without taking a hit from me.
that sounds great, actually, because that makes it easy for me. Okay, so this guy is going to first spend a bonus action, and he's going to point to an area next to Mercy, and a image of him is going to shudder in.
Oh, fuck, Echo Knight.
These are the guys we fought their fucking shadows before, didn't we?
And so it is a translucent gray image.
Do they look like the shadows we fought or something
No, no, no,
else?
no.
Okay.
No,
Echo
Echo
Knight.
Knight shadows only have 1 hit point.
oh yeah, he's an Echo
He's an
Knight.
Echo Knight.
Oh fuck.
They're all Echo Knights. That's rough.
Oh fuck. Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they're gonna do a lot of damage, but that's okay.
Action economy may no longer be on our side unless we kill these guys very quickly.
So this guy is going to swing at Anisette with a sword. Okay, he got a 17. Dirty 20.
It's a hit.
Yep.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. So he has to reroll. Nat 20.
No.
Let me just see whether it's at disadvantage or whether it's that he just has to roll again. And use the lower roll so it does not is not a crit.
So he still just uses the dirty 20 instead.
Yes, which
Okay,
also I'm gonna mark myself as the person who gets advantage on my next attack from Silvery Barbs, or my next roll.
Sure. He does 3 damage to you as he slashes across your chest.
Thank God.
It's kind of like a really unfortunate paper cut. Okay, that's his turn, which brings us to the second one. He's going to also point into the house and make an echo. Okay, so he's going to attack from his echo's position and swing after Elisande. Does a 15 hit? Unless you have a reaction.
I was gonna cast shield.
Yeah, sure.
In which case, no.
So you see this translucent echo start up, and then he immediately goes to swing at you, but you raise this equally translucent kind of shield at him, and he blings off of it, making this like echoey weird noise. And so the next one, these are the knights outside. Okay, so he's going to point just past the door. In that area, there is a shaking that begins, and everything begins to rumble. I'm going to say that Gelamine, Henry, and Anisette are affected. I need those 3 to make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Okay, you
Thank
pass.
God.
Plus whatever my dex is. I didn't even bother counting this.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Henry got a 14, which I think is enough to pass here.
Thank God.
And
Well, let's worry about our baby.
poor old Gelamine here gets a 5.
No!
So he's kind of knocked over by this, and he takes a d6 for 2 damage. As he's kind of shaken up a little bit. And now that area in front of the door is now difficult terrain.
So that apply to them too?
Yeah. Which brings us to the 4th guy. He's just going to kind of move into cover, and we'll skip his turn, which is back to Anisette.
Excellent.
Okay.
First things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to make an offhand attack with my dagger on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Awesome.
I am going to make this, funnily enough, I'm going to make this non-lethal.
Okay.
We do need some of them. At least one.
Natural 20 with advantage from Silver
Let's
Barbs.
go! He's done.
Hell yes. Okay. That is... I rolled a 4. I rolled a 4!
Beautiful.
So that is 8. That is 9 piercing damage.
You said it was with your knife?
I said, can I... So is he... Do I drop him? to
It's
0?
non-lethal, yeah, he's knocked out.
So what I do is, as I'm fighting him, as he kind of opens up and is pointing to summon that echo, what I do is I just bring the dagger in an ice pick grip up and slash all of the muscles in that wide arm,
Yeah.
and then I bring the knife down into the other shoulder, and then doing something that Mercy taught me, I hook my leg behind his, look him in the eyes and just say, "I'm saving you for later," and I shoulder him and just knock him to the ground unconscious.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he just goes, ah! And it's dropped.
Fuck yes.
And then as my action, I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on the next guy over. That is 22 to hit total. I rolled a 17 plus 1.
Yeah, that gets him.
Elisande's a killer.
Hell yeah. Okay. So she drops this guy, and then with her other hand, you see her grip her face and cover her eyes, and a burning green light comes from behind her hand. And as she lets her hand down at her side, this massive crackling burst of like hissing, almost screaming energy, bright emerald green, just launches out of her eyes and strikes him hard in the stomach. That's an 8.
All right.
Yeah, and I don't have any modifiers for Eldritch Blast, so it'll be straight up just 8
Yeah,
force
so you
damage.
basically just punch him in the gut with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, and then also, telepathically, I'm gonna say to the unicorn...
Beautiful.
we're, the guys in silver are fascists. They're trying to hurt kids. Come help us.
It's okay, my friend. I am anti-fascist. You see the unicorn just grows a red mohawk,
Yeah.
summons a punk jacket.
Fuck yes.
Okay, so is that Anisette's turn?
That's all I can do.
Funnily enough, next is the unicorn.
Oh, yeah! Okay.
Let's go. Come on, unicorn.
He's gonna stare at the back two in line, and he's gonna hit the nice little charge. So he's gonna move 20 feet straight forward, and with his horn. Okay, so he didn't hit the attack, but I'm gonna have him still run into them. So he makes a strength save, DC 15, which he fails. That knocks him prone, and then the unicorn's gonna spend a legendary action to use a hoof attack. So he's basically just gonna step on him now instead. He gets advantage because he's
Trample the
prone
Nazis.
with a 19 plus 7.
Always remember, Antifa Unicorn. Yes, it's okay to trample Nazis.
Which is only 3 plus 4 is 7. So he deals 7 damage by stepping on this guy. Definitely tread on him. Okay, next up in the turn order is Emil, and she's just gonna keep throwing them fireballs as she ushers her children into the cellar. So she's gonna cast Firebolt. She does not hit, but it's the thought that counts. And she and her children disappear downstairs. Mercy, it's your turn.
Hell yeah.
Okay. First, before anything, she's gonna turn to Gellamine and pull out her mask and go, do you want to go to the same place before?
No, I'm fighting.
You can still fight. It'll just be a little disorientating.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna attack, not the Echo yet. I'm gonna attack the first guy in the doorway. And I have plenty of movement, so I am not worried. Mercy's gonna push that white hot searing quality that she had in her hands during the shadow fight and push that through her staff as well. And smack the first guy.
Okay. Mercy tries to swing at this guy, and he is kind of startled about what happened behind him, so he turns to look, and at that moment is when you swing past him.
That's okay. I'm gonna swing on them again.
Okay.
We're gonna do flurry of blows. And I don't lose the thing. She's just gonna pull it back into her hand and go to punch him instead when he turns to look back at her.
Yeah.
That one? Awesome. I get one more. Nope. Well, nope.
Is that Mercy's turn?
Yeah. Holding reaction to blink Gellamine. So
Okay,
I'll
Alisana.
move back to Gellamine.
Yeah.
Okay. I know it's difficult terrain. Is there any way to get my hand to where I can cast, like, a spell and not hit my allies?
Depends on the range of it, because Anisette is in the way. Mercy moved back.
Okay. What if I got in the front?
I mean, yeah, that would work.
Okay. If I cast Burning Hands, which is a cone, will the entrance of the cone be small enough to not, like, have the fire burn down the house?
Concerning.
The house is made of stone.
Thank God.
Oh, it is?
Ah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I think I would like to cast, Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Okay.
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
For all 3 of my guys. 1 crit fail, 1 9, and 1 11. So they all fail.
They all take 16 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Good.
Hell yeah.
So this time, instead of it like bursting out of her, it's now more controlled as she holds out just one hand this time. And as her fingers stretch, the flames stretch with them, almost like a web of sorts, before they're spreading out into a far cone encapsulating these knights. Quote unquote knights. These Nazis. But, I do have a question. Can I thin their hair? They're men, right? Can I burn a little bit of their hair? Just so it...
Yeah, you can burn their hair.
Oh, we don't need them to... They're already fascists. We don't need them to look like skinheads.
I mean, I just want them to be ugly. They don't need a perfectly clean bald.
No.
I need their outsides to reflect their insides.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all I'll do. Final last words. I can take a hit. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. I don't think you can move anyways because...
Difficult terrain. Yeah.
Difficult terrain. Okay, it's Kellerman's turn. Kellerman's gonna throw another fucking chair. Dexterity saving throw. Ooh, 15 passes, so he takes half damage of 3d8, 10 damage.
That's still a good chair.
So Kellerman actually...
He's cooking these guys.
Does Galamine kill a man?
Hang on, I'm about to tell you. Barely no. So he socks this guy in the face with another chair, which explodes on him, and he's really in tough shape.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Which brings us to Mercy's held action.
Mm-hmm. Blink time.
Blink time. Whoosh. So Mercy and Gelmine vanish, which makes it Henry's turn. He's gonna fucking stab at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go Henry. Oh, hang on. +3, it hits. Oh, max damage 9. Henry reels back and skewers this guard, lifts him up, and tosses him back down to the ground.
Hell
There's
yeah.
like stone in his eyes, and he's just focused completely. Okay, that guy's dead as fuck. That makes it the next knight's turn, and he is like, I don't like that. And he's going to swing at Henry, which is going to be a 6. Yeah, so that one doesn't hit, and he's just like swung off a little bit. So he's going to action surge, and he's going to try again. Actually, I forgot I've been nerfing these guys the whole time. They get an extra attack, so I don't even have to action surge. 12.
Damn, I thought we were doing really good.
Me too.
Well, 2 of them are down,
Okay,
so...
that still doesn't hit, so now he's gonna action surge. And that one. This guy is very deftly trying to attack Henry, but Henry is just like blocking the staff. You
Badass
hear metal
Henry.
against wood as he's clapping it around.
Nice!
Yeah, who do you
Excellent.
think Henry is? He was part of the guard.
That's true.
This guy kicks ass.
He's really the King's Guard.
And the second knight has like a radiating kind of pulsating energy coming off of his longsword as he goes to attack the unicorn. And he fucking misses.
A swing and a miss.
man.
A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
And so he tries to do it normally, and he fucking misses. So he's gonna use his action surge to disengage and try to run away.
Well, he's not gonna outrun a unicorn, is he?
No, he's not. Next is Anisette.
Oh, I'm up.
Get
Hell
him.
yeah.
Get him.
Do I have the sight on him to take a shot at the guy who's running?
Yeah, there is a dude in front of you, but yeah.
Okay. That is 13 to hit.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do it.
So, yeah, I guess as a bonus action, I'll just take a swing at the next guy in line. Apparently Lux nerfed me from my last round. 6, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no.
No.
What happens is that you try to, like, blast this other guy who's running away, and the dude in front of you kind of shoulders your hands out the way and kind of knocks you from being able to really counter that. Next up is the unicorn, who's going to chase down the one guy. The unicorn's going to charge this guy again, and let's see if he can do it properly this time now that he's running away like a coward. No, he doesn't. But does he get knocked over? No, yeah, he does. Okay, he gets knocked over. So we're gonna spend another legendary action on the hoof attack just to hit him, which is
Just stomp him.
with advantage.
Just curb stomp him.
Yeah, that hits for 8 damage. This unicorn ends up chasing this guy just kind of off of the map. Now it's Mercy.
Are there any guys still up?
Yeah, there's a dude in the doorway. He's still fighting. He's the dude that's fighting Innocent right now.
Okay. Can I blink and appear behind him?
Yeah.
Awesome. Does that mean he gets surprise attack?
I'll be generous, sure.
I have Gilliman with me. Mm-hmm. Okay. I still have my smite going in my hand, so I'm gonna...
Oh, hell yeah.
Push it back into my weapon. 16?
No.
16 doesn't hit?
What?
Yeah, it just pings off his armor.
Okay, Mercy is so merciful. She's struggling to kill right now.
Yeah.
But we had to tell her after they were Nazis. And then she locked back in.
Yeah. Next hit. Bonus action unarmed strike. There's a 17 hit.
A 17 does hit.
Thank God. Punches him, and as she hits his face, part of his face just cooks. The meat of his face just cooks.
We love fire in this party.
You love fire in
We
this.
do.
9 damage.
9 damage, sweet.
6 of that's fire damage. What
Okay.
matters?
I would hope it's fire damage. You did char the side of his face.
Next up is Elsond.
The unicorn's getting the guy running away. So there's really just the guy in front.
Yeah.
Can I burning hands just him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that at first level. Please make a dex save, I think.
Natural 1, he definitely fails.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, so he's stunned after getting hit in the face by a
Bonk.
monk.
Punch. Fire. I rolled pretty good. That's gonna be 17 fire damage.
Oh my god, he burst into flames and immolates. He's just dead. All that's left is a charred remain that falls to the ground and chips off its charcoal, and you can smell the sizzling, burning flesh of a man that was just cooked alive. He didn't even get time to scream. He was just immolated.
Yeah.
Immolated. He just
Immolated.
combusted.
Proteins can't be uncooked.
As he dies, his body produces an ungodly amount of smoke that does fill the air, being sure that any of those spirits going down could see fog blocking the heavens.
Jesus.
Smoke. They can't even see what's ahead.
Beautiful.
All right, well that's the end of combat.
Hooray!
Does the unicorn get the other guy?
The unicorn's just gone.
Okay.
You don't know what happened to him.
That unicorn killed that fascist.
He better have.
For sure.
I hope so.
I'm going to, speaking of, I'm going to go stand over the guy that I took out but didn't kill,
Yeah.
and just sort of with the burning green eyes just say, I think it's time we had a little conversation, don't you?
To the passed out body.
No, I didn't. If he was unconscious, I wake him up to say that. And I'm gonna just grab him by the leg and start dragging him to the cellar.
Anisette is literally like a horror movie.
Oh, for sure.
You know what's cool? You know what's really cool? Because I planted this before. It's this really cool thing where he bites his tooth and his head explodes.
God damn it.
So, Anisette, you are now covered in gray matter as you just splash pink mist.
God damn it.
Is there any opportunity to stop him from doing that? I'm
So
right there.
rebarbs?
Wait, did we? You said you planted it before. Have we seen that before?
Yep.
Yep.
Anisette has an eidetic memory, whereas I
Roll
don't.
off.
Would I be able to just grab him by the jaw and try to stop him?
Dexterity,
Dex
no,
save.
sleight of hand.
Can I help?
Okay.
I don't think you're
I don't know how I did it.
you're not close enough to him.
Probably not.
I love that. That's
on.
what your thing was.
Come on.
I can't remember everything I've seen.
Am I right in thinking I still have, I believe, an advantage from silvery barbs?
I believe so. I don't
Yes.
think you ever used it.
Okay. That is
Come on.
13.
Dex save. They're not really good at dex. Versus 13. He fails.
Awesome. Thank
Yes!
God.
That was actually the wrong dice. Hang on, I gotta re-roll that.
What do you mean the wrong dice?
It was the wrong dice. Yeah, he passes.
What do you mean the wrong dice?
What do you
rolled a
mean?
fucking
You rolled a D8.
I rolled a D10.
Okay.
D10. Okay.
Silvery. I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
There we go.
Sure. It's a 13. Meets it, beats it.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I had to laugh for a second. This is getting ridiculous.
This is getting ridiculous.
Michael, do you know why this is ridiculous? At the very beginning of this session, you taunted me today on the fact that I haven't gotten any new information. I haven't moved anywhere in my side quest. And then you burn the people. You burn people I could ask. You are out to get me.
Can we go run down that unicorn? Marcy's got 50 feet of movement.
Well, you can chase after him.
I can dash.
Yeah, you can get him.
I can
You
double
can
Go
Yeah.
find it! Go get him! Go get him!
I'm gonna go run down that unicorn. Mercy's going to blink before the gray matter hits her and Galamine, blink back and start running.
Okay. So you find the unicorn chasing after this guy. He wasn't that far away.
Has unicorn caught up?
And to the guy, they're just kind of going. It's been a turn.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to the guy and try to hit him.
Okay.
Tackle him.
I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay. So strength versus.
If you could knock him unconscious, you have seen Ellison cast sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fails.
He fails.
Yeah, he fails.
Come on, Mercy, this is your one chance. You know, you need to shine in combat like us others.
For once. To take my action to...
Yeah, it takes it's an attack to grapple somebody.
Okay.
So now you have him, he can't move independently of you.
I'm just gonna yell for Ellison. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh,
I'm going to open his mouth.
I'm gonna say something as well. I silvery barbs the last guy, but didn't apply an advantage. I'm gonna give it to Mercy.
Awesome.
I don't know if you need it, but in case,
But in case.
it's there.
I want to either pry open his mouth and stick his mouth in the dirt, or stick my staff in his mouth. Whichever I think is going to be better at stopping him from biting down on his tooth.
Probably the staff.
Okay, while he's grabbing, I'm gonna shove my staff in his mouth and
Okay.
yell for Ellison! That's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna waste another hit. I'm not gonna waste a key point on this guy. Ellison's got sleep. He's going to bed.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm holding him down.
I feel like Ellison hears her name, sighs a little bit, and then starts jogging.
Yeah, we're in narrative. You just do it.
Ugh. Yeah, sleep. Look, I don't know how many hit points this guy has.
Not a lot.
Give me a second. 2, 4, 8, so 21. The last one was a 7.
Yeah, that'll do it. So this guy is just falls limp on Mercy's
wait.
staff.
Michael, I fear there's something I have to share with you.
Oh yeah.
And Ellison would know this, but I bet she'll still be a dumbass in this moment for the narrative's sake. We do cast sleep. You know, it does look like it's working until you see his pointy elf ears stick out from that helmet, and he remains choking on that hard rod.
Mercy's just gonna start punching him in the head.
Can we all, as a group, just sort of like Office
Curb
Space
stomp.
style?
Curb
like,
stomp.
"Come here,
Yeah.
you bastard!"
We can fly
Galamine comes
her
back
out.
with the chair and just...
Go to sleep, go to sleep.
Guys, the thing about those pills in their mouth, right? What if we just took out all his teeth?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm already on it.
Thinking of that too.
So do we knock him unconscious?
Yeah, he's unconscious.
As soon as we do that, I am going to open his mouth, use
Detect
Eldritch
magic.
Sight to detect, essentially detect magic at will.
Yeah.
Determine which of his teeth is magical.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my dagger to pry out that tooth.
Yeah. Yeah, so you do that, and and now you have in your custody a silver hand soldier, and we're going to, from this point, actually pan out as the three of you surround this guy, and we're gonna end there for today. That was Alex Lee as Mercy Aramon, Emily Gerald as Elisanda Evercrest, Ronan Fox Critchley as Anisette Ponder, and Michael Isaac Vonberg as The World. From the Crystal Ball was scored by me, Isaac Vonberg, and sound designed by Alex Lee, with additional music courtesy of Epidemic Sound. For more of the show, join us on Patreon, where for just $5 a month you can access episode talkbacks, bloopers, exclusive one-shots, and all sorts of bonus content. You can find us at From the Crystal Ball on social media and at our website, www.fromthecrystalball.com. And finally, thank you for listening.